Hi everybody, how's it going? So, today this is going to be something a little different. Today I'm going to be showing you a manual about my horn setup all over my house and in the attic. Well, actually, for that matter, in the attic. So, this is, hold on, let me just, besides all the stuff in my drawer here, this is the, I don't know if you can see this here. This is what I got in the attic. The Moose MPI 30 horn on the right side of my attic, and this is on the left side of my attic right here. And a combination of two of these is pretty impressive because you got one that is loud, but this is loud, which is on the front side of my eave where the soffit vent is in the attic tucked away. And this is on the right side of my soffit vent by the overhang eave that's tucked away as well. But both of these is pretty impressive. The sound pressure level with one of these at 30 watts at 4 feet, 125 decibels in, I forget what that word is, but maybe you guys will let me know about it and what that word is. I mean, sorry about that if I can't speak. And this gets up to, hold on, where's the decibel? I could have sworn they had a decibel reading on this. Maybe I can zoom it up. Yeah, they don't have a decibel meter on this. It's just 15 watt peak, basically. Okay, so now we're going to get onto the driver manual now. We already discussed the horn speaker manual. So let's put this to the side. So this is the siren driver now. Specifications and instructions. So the application, the Moose MPI 11, is an economical, high-powered 2-channel siren driver, which is ideal for residential and commercial security alarm applications. The, what is it? Features clear high volume. The MPI 11 clear high volume sound is fast and easy installation. Okay, features. 2 channels, yelp and steady tones. Compact size, proven performance, the industry standard. And I still consider an industry standard because it's loud and that's what you need for everything nowadays, at least. Even back then. But anyway, 2 channels, yelp and steady tones, which is the features. Compact size, proven performance, the industry standard, which I already said. Steady channel overrides yelp. Reverse polarity, fast self-adhesive installation, powers up to 4 speakers, which I have, by the way, in my attic. 230 watts on the right side of the overhang. 215 watts on the left of the overhang. So that is pretty impressive. And with a combination of these, I have it's over 280 decibels, I believe. So that's loud, and that's what you need. And the sound pressure level specifications is 114 decibels at 10 feet using one MPI 30 horn speaker and a 12-volt DC power source. So that's pretty good. Been using these for installations for at least 4 years now. So that's pretty good. Power source. Directly powered from control panel power supply. Recommended speaker wire 18 gauge up to 150 feet. 16 gauge over 150 feet. Recommended 30 watt speaker minimum MPI 30. Minimum load, 4 ohms. Dimensions 2.125x, 4.25x, I think that's X, I don't know, current drain. And you get the operating voltage too. 6 to 10 volts AC slash 6-15 volts DC. 6-10 volts, I mean. And then AC slash dash 15 volts, 6-15 volts DC. Operating temperature 32 Fahrenheit to 122 degrees Fahrenheit. So 32 degrees 122 is pretty impressive as well for this thing to tolerate in. 0.50 degrees Celsius, so that's impressive. And this was the version before the brown one. Or I think it's brown, I have no idea which color is. Any of you alarm enthusiasts, you can tell me in the description of the YouTube channel what color the new one is versus this. I know it was green, as a matter of fact. And one more thing before we end this video. This is control panel hookup. Input for Yelp sound is positive, power supply common. Negative always. Input for steady sound is always also positive. In the middle is common. Speaker terminals. You can reverse the polarity or not. It's up to you. It doesn't matter. Hold on. Sorry. Let me hold that steady for a second. Hold on. I'll just read it since you guys okay. Steady sound will override. Yup. Sound to power. Sound if power is applied to both inputs. 30-watt speaker hookup. Horn speaker, I just call it. We'll just do that. This is, I had one of these. I had one of these. So I had one hooked up like this and one hooked up like this. You can either do two 30-watt horn speakers, three 30-watt horn speakers, or if you have douchebag neighbors, excuse my language on YouTube, I don't want to get in trouble for saying that, you can hook up 4 of these to piss off people that you do not like in the neighborhood, while not alienating people you do like in your neighborhood as well. So that's pretty impressive as well. And this is, I never had 230 watts. I never had 330 watts. Well, originally I had 2 15 watts and 1 30 watt. I never had just one 15 watt. I had this and the 30 watt. But this is what I added. 2 30 watts and 2 15 watts. Of course, these are all 30 watts, but it's the same principle. I had to splice them all in parallel to each other. So for an 8 ohm total load, you have to do that. And these were in, by the way, this is how it will work on a Moose system too. You have all these jumpers and all this great stuff, J-pins and everything. Well, we'll discuss that later in a future video. But, I mean, this is very impressive siren driver. I would still recommend it. They're still making new ones nowadays, and I would still recommend you guys use these, even if you don't need them, just for that peace of mind, to wake you up at night, to scare anyone off, and let you know, and let your neighbors know something is going on, like a break-in or fire in progress. But, I mean, for instance, my Abemco Vista 20P, which I had an old FBI Fire Burglar Instruments Incorporated panel XL-2 before it got old, wore out, and I had to replace it with this, but it'll still work even on this panel nowadays. So yeah, I mean, let's put these both together. Let's back up a little bit. Yeah, these are very impressive horn speakers. I mean, I would recommend you use these if you want to protect, a big property, or you got valuables, or maybe you have a pharmacy or a warehouse, with very valuable stuff in it. This is still a good option, even though the original is from 1983. It's still a good thing to use nowadays if you want to protect anything that you like or love or cherish, for that matter. But yeah, these are very inexpensive. You can either get them from a distributor, from eBay, or from Amazon. And yep, that's pretty much it for this video. So, yep. Oh, so before this is it for this video. Like on my other test videos, you heard the way it sounds. It's very loud. I even heard it down to the river when I was walking my dog once, or when I was down there just by myself walking around. I even heard it down my street. So that's pretty impressive. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. You can consider subscribing to my channel, or if you like, just hit the like button. And also, if you want to receive future videos, also hit that notification button so you won't miss my future videos. So I hope you enjoyed the video on these loud horn speakers and siren drivers. And I have 4 of those in my attic. So 2 on the right, which are 30 watt. 2 on the left, which are 15 watt. Excuse me, before we put the manuals away, I also have a voice speaker, which you saw on one of my videos, which is in my cellar as well. But you have to be careful not to overdrive your panel with current. But I made sure I did it right so it wouldn't. But yeah, it's very loud. I can piss off people I don't like if I want to, you know. For instance, I set off like 11:30 at night once, you know, just to get back at them slandering me for no reason. And without upsetting people I like either. So yeah, I wanted 4 for extra protection anyway. I don't think it's needed, you know, unless it's a big building like a bank or like a business or something like that. I don't know what kind of alarm will require 4 of those, but I just figured, you know, just for the fun of it and to make extra noise, which is kind of awesome, I would do 4 of those. But anyway, I figured I would tell you guys how awesome these things are, and they're very inexpensive. Just get one if you want to do it. And if not, you don't have to. But anyway, it's still good to do to protect nowadays and back then. So I would recommend you guys use these at all times if you want to install any type of alarm system for that peace of mind. So anyway, hope you guys have a good day. Like, comment, and subscribe. It's appreciated. And have a good day, everybody. Bye. Take care.